Hello everyone, Alchemicgree here. Welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. I'm currently in jail. And let's try to break out, because I could have just had like Morgan, Liliana help us, but nah, let's do it my way.
As you say.
If you're not bleeding, I don't care. Oh really? This should be good for a laugh. Do tell. What? In Denerim? Maker, help us.
Gotta love the gullible guard. Alright, let's see what else we got here. It's, nope. Probably should get my stuff. There we go. Yeah, we do not look in... We are totally conspicuous. I mean, I have a flaming sword, and I'm holding How's shield. I'm pretty sure we're screwed.
Yes.
Oh boy. I don't want to alert the whole place of our presence.
As you say.
Right then.
You are foolish. Of course. Yes.
Let's see, I could probably make a break for it if I wanted to, but that would require fighting everyone. Or I could put on uniforms! Okay! Well, I, didn't consider that. I didn't think this game would want to do that. But you know what? We're doing that! You know, we still bear different shields and swords, but, hey, you know what? Who knows?
A month, and already this armor doesn't fit.
What's the password?
Blighted green recruits. Nobody gets through without it.
Okay, I guess it requires some intelligence here. Better talk to someone who might know the password. Nothing much in here.
You never see them stuck polishing the rust off the armor.
What's this? Ah! You must be the new recruits we were expecting. You're late. The rest of your patrol is in the storage room. Find them and get yourselves ready for inspection.
God damn, these people are stupid.
Out the mess today. Forgot the blighted password again.
Very well.
That's why I write it down every day. Keep it in my pocket. I got
Yes.
stuck on the second floor hallway for 3 hours last week. I swear those guys are possessed by demons or something.
Did you need something? Thank the Maker.
What are we going to do about him, though?
Is there some problem?
So the assistant quartermaster is a little miffed with us at present.
I told you we should have put those potatoes in the cellar straight away.
Some things went amiss. Mistakes were made. The quartermaster got chewed out by Tairn Loghain, and then he chewed out the assistant.
And now to get back at us for landing him in trouble, the assistant quartermaster won't give us our blades. And you can't pass inspection without a regulation sword.
He's down the hall in the armory.
Maker, help us.
Yeah, you people are doomed when the Darkspawn show up, because you're all gonna bitch and moan.
What's this? You two blighted fools make a new friend?
Well, I hate to break it to you, but they're never gonna pass inspection. You better go to the Colonel and ask for a posting into a new patrol.
It's true, we could be eaten by Darkspawn, or cut down fighting insurgents.
Wait, what?
You got a point there. Regulation swords, right? Take these, just mind you take care of them. That's good steel.
So, you think you're ready to go on your first patrol mission, do you? That's what I like to hear. You there!
Yes, sir.
Stand up straight. You're a soldier in the King's army, and the King's own men don't slouch. And you!
Yes, sir.
Stop fidgeting! You can fidget on your own time!
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Kiss arse.
You there, Blondie!
Yes, sir.
What's the one thing a soldier can't do without?
What do I tell him? Discipline, sir.
You're not as dumb as you look. See to it you all act like soldiers of Ferelden out there. I expect a lot of you back here by sunup. Now get out of here, and make her watch over you.
Password?
Rabbit, I think.
Going on your first patrol, are you? Good luck.
Again, these guys are so stupid and trusting. I mean, come on. Okay, I'm using a regulation sword. Cool, you know. Don't mind my flaming sword. But, you know what? Whatever. You people are so stupid, and I almost feel bad that I'm going to outsmart all of you.
Yes.
It's always a proud day when a soldier takes up real duties. Andraste watch over you lot.
Of
Good
course.
luck out there.
Very well.
Alright, guys, I'm back. Yeah, again, how was this so easy? Also, just remember, I let them take me.
Maker's breath. It's good to see you in one piece, my friend.
Indeed. We have been praying for your safe return, Warden. I was uncertain you would respond as you did, considering the consequences. I am glad you did. Thank you. Now, however, we must work together. And quickly. My father has gone mad. I didn't believe it at first, but he is gripped by a paranoia so severe it prevents him from seeing sense. He saw me as a threat, yet even now I'm certain he will be telling the nobles you are dangerous murderers that have kidnapped and mind-controlled me. He may even believe it. I thought so. I'd hoped so. Howe's influence was strong. His death can only be a good thing, but even that will not be enough. I know my father, and he is committed to his course. He will see this through. no matter what. You will need ammunition come the Landsmeet, and I can help you in that regard. You have only just arrived in the city, so perhaps you are unaware of some recent events. Denerim has been in turmoil since Ostagar. Many people here are angry or grieving. Strangely, the unrest is worst in the Alienage. Few elves accompanied the army. They should have little reason to be upset, which means that Howe and my father must have given them reason. I don't know what is happening there, but I am certain my father has his hands in it.
A useful lead, Honora, but you could have sent this information with your maid.
That is true. I feared for my safety as Howe's prisoner. But to tell the truth, I sent Elena to you because I hoped we might join forces. You need that evidence for the Landsmeet, but you also need a stronger candidate for the throne. You need me. I have no doubt Alistair is biddable enough, and decent, but even with his blood, he is no king. You think only I can see it? Not only that, Alistair is a Grey Warden. It will look like you are trying to put a Grey Warden on the throne, despite your claims. I am a neutral party, and I am already queen.
Honora, you are indeed Kaelin's widow, but...
I am the daughter of Ferelden's greatest general. Who do you think truly ruled this nation for the last 5 years? Kaelin. I am what this country needs, not an untrained king who does not even want the throne. I can help you stop my father. Consider what I have said. For now, I think I will retire to my room. Warden, when you have a moment, I ask that you speak to me in private.
Well, she's quite spirited. I remember when Loghain first brought her to Denerim. Poor Kaelin was a good boy, but Honora was always 2 steps ahead. Had him jumping when she snapped since the first time she batted her eyelashes. I cannot help thinking she may be trouble, but we should keep her close, all the same. This is an alliance of convenience. For the moment, we are united against Loghain. Be careful how much trust you place in her. I do not for a moment think Honora means to give up her power easily. Still, I would rather have her where we can watch her than actively working for Loghain. We certainly have a great deal to plan. Maker knows what that man is capable of now. Of course, if I might make a suggestion, go speak with Honora. She will either be a powerful ally or a powerful enemy, and the sooner we know which she is, the better.
Sounds like a plan. But first...
Hello again, friend. It looks as though you're no worse for wear after your stay in Fort Draken. It's located just off the Market District in the northern alley past the Old Noble Tavern. I'll sketch out the code which will let you pass the lock wheel. Inside you can take your pick of whatever equipment remains. It is the stockpile the Wardens have kept for centuries, for the defense of Denerim. We went through our joining together, more years ago than I like to remember. He was exactly the same back then, tough as stone and just as grizzled. I think he understood sooner than the rest of us how ugly a choice it is to let the few be sacrificed to protect the many. Always left himself a soft spot for his recruits, though. Only where he ever let himself down. Well, I'd be happy to tell you what I know, but it seems to me that you've picked the important parts up yourself. Be firm in your beliefs, protect people from their own ignorance, and be as loyal as you can to your brothers, even knowing you'll share their deaths. Archdemons don't awaken on their own, you know. It takes the Darkspawn, tunneling and tunneling, searching for centuries to find one. And with no one to lead them, it must be sheer chance, or maybe instinct, which leads them. What's surprising isn't that it takes so long between Blights. What's surprising is that they succeed at all. But I imagine the old gods call to them. And it's that voice in the darkness which drives them through so many generations. The important thing to remember is, none of that matters. When you're facing Darkspawn, all you need to know is to stop them at all costs.
Alright, so definitely in this video I'm going to be checking out that Warden Vault. Who knows what treasures could be inside. God, I can't open jack shit because I'm not a rogue. Honestly, in this game, the most useful class has got to be a rogue class, only because you can pretty much do anything if you unlock your locksmithing enough. That's just a sad thing. Dragon Age 2, same thing. Being a rogue was highly useful. You can unlock stuff and everything like that. But then in like Dragon Age Inquisition, they made tasks for every class. So no matter what class you felt, having a full team worked in your benefit.
Hello again, Warden. It is good that you came to speak with me. I will be blunt. I can see that your voice will be a strong one in days to come. It is to you that Eamon listens, and with good reason. My father must be stopped, but once that is done, Ferelden will need a ruler. I would welcome your support for my throne. That is exactly what I am proposing. When the time comes, you support my bid in the Landsmeet to remain on the throne. You will be seen as my father's enemy, yet you will be in support of his daughter. You will be seen as supporting the interests of Ferelden, as opposed to solely those of the Grey Wardens. In return, I add my voice to yours. Do you see? Together we can do what alone we cannot. Ignoring that the man looks so much like Cailan, my recently dead husband, if you'll recall, my main fear is that he might govern like Cailan as well. But it is true that Alistair has Theron blood. To some, this is more important even than practical considerations. A union might be considered a compromise, but is this something Alistair even desires? Let me say this. If Alistair is willing to stand back and allow me to continue governing the nation, then I would be willing to have him as my king. It is my understanding that governing does not appeal to him anyhow. If that is so, this is a compromise I can live with. Do so. I will be interested to hear what he has to say.
Darkspawn invasion, nobility civil war, whole country torn apart, and a giant demon dragon. But hey, I'm playing matchmaker for the next king.
So I'm guessing someone told Honora I was planning to steal her throne. She has a nasty glare. She wants to be queen. I get it. I don't trust her any more than her father, but I get it. Marry her? As in marriage? As in be her husband? You've spoken to her about this? You did, didn't you? I can't say I like the idea at all. Why should I even consider something like this? You might have something there. All right. You've convinced me. If it comes to that, I'll agree to marry her. Make her help us all. Go and tell her, if you think it's a good idea. Me? I think I need a drink. Or 10.
Alistair, really, you're not really getting a bad deal out of this. And besides, in the final battle, you might die anyway. You know, for glory and the Grey Wardens. So, plus.
Well, have you spoken to my lucky betrothed yet? Or will we be reduced to passing notes? He has? I wasn't expecting that, to tell you the truth. To marry Cailan's brother. Well, I suppose stranger things have happened. If it will truly help matters... Is this it, then? I agree to marry Alistair, to retain my throne, and in exchange I give you my support. If not, Then tell me now. Done. So, we have a deal, Warden. I trust you'll keep your end of the bargain. Now, I suppose, comes the task of dealing with my father. That will be no small feat, of course, but I am certain you already know this. I imagine you have much to do. Is there anything else you needed from me? Ask me whatever you like. Well, he was once a farmer when he was a boy, if you can believe it. I never could myself. He's useless with plants, for one thing. I remember my mother once asking his help with a sick rose vine. My mother oversaw the rose gardens personally. He touched it. No more than that. And it shed half its leaves like a dog with mange. She never asked for him to help with her roses again. He bought her another one, though. He carried it back from Denerim with the branches overflowing his saddlebag. Despite the thorns tearing him bloody, he wouldn't let anyone else take it. He wanted to be the one to present it to her. My father has his faults, Warden, but he is far from common. Trust would perhaps be putting it too strongly. My father knew what How was, and while I despised the man, I knew that father relied on his political mind. I expect my father thought himself above being influenced by the snake. Truly, I wonder how many of these acts stemmed from How and not my father at all. We may never know. Then I wish you luck, Warden.
I swear, Honora, you better be on the up and up, because I don't want to end up having you turn on us. Because here's the thing I found out. If I revealed her existence when I was getting arrested, she would have turned on me in a heartbeat. And that is something I can't fully trust in a person. But, anyway, let's, we're going to be doing a few things today, actually, because the fort was way shorter than I thought it would be. And even if I went out of my way to do the vault, plus we could finally even talk to some of the nobles who I saved their kids, but even then, that is still not enough time to fill a good video. So we're going to be doing the Elf Alienage as well, and probably the main thing. I know there's a big, long side quest where you help out a Templar with a haunted orphanage, but honestly, who the fuck needs that? And the sad part is, if he doesn't live through the whole process, the quest kind of ends, and now you go through the whole thing without facing a final boss. Just kind of keep going through it until you get an item to help an old crazed beggar. So, there's just way too many things. I'm just like, you know what? No. We're going to focus on the main story, which is more important.
Whoever you are, Wait. I know you. My son described you in great detail. He tells me that I owe you his life. When I saw my poor boy's legs, I only wish How still lived that I might tear him apart myself. I would bring troops against his son. But Oswin tells me Thomas had no part in his father's depravity. Is there anything you would ask as a reward for saving Oswin? Thank you again. Know that I will stand behind you at the Landsmeet with all the support I can muster. In fact, I am taking my supper today with Ban Reginalda of the White River Benorn. I'll speak with her about this at once.
There's nothing more to say. Pester someone else.
How fares your brother?
I'd hoped... May I help you? This is Ermenric's. Explain yourself. My brother would no more part with this ring than with his head. I haven't heard from him in months. Where is he? What's happened? A dungeon? What? No. I will go to him at once. Someone will answer for this. Take this with my thanks. It has been in my family since the War of Crowns, crafted for us by the Circle of Magi. An heirloom is a small thing compared to my brother's life.
Alright, so that's more support against Loghain. I love it, I love it, I love it. Eventually, all of the nobility will be against him. Hopefully the Landsmeet works. God, I have Gotta get rid of some of my stuff. Gotta give Ogrim the boots, the armor of the Legion. I got a lot of crap, but I gotta find... Well, I found out in previous things, Morgan has...
What can I get you, stranger? Right, I'll show you.
Morgan has a much higher apothecary herbalism skill than I do. So, as long as I get the recipes, like this one and everything like that, and buy out what I need, because I know it's just elf root and a flask to make a basic potion, and there's going to be a lot of me running around. Actually, no, I'm going to do a lot of skips. I'm going to do some skipping where I'm running around to the various places, because I have to go between here, my camp, and I believe the Dalish elf camp. I have to go between those in order to get the necessary things for all my herbalism skills up, because I have the money. So now this was it. This is how you get almost infinite potions. You don't just command glitch items, you command glitch money, and then you just buy all the potions you want. And honestly, and yes, that is kind of a bit of an unfair way to put it, but there's an item in the game that selling it gives you like 800 gold. So I'm not really cheating any more than I would if I just got that item that way. So yes, the item does exist. It is if you get all the achievements in the Golems of Amgarok expand DLC.
It will be done.
But I swore after doing that on console I would never fight that guy on hard. That is annoying, it's a pain in the ass, and it is the bane of my existence in this game series. No boss has frustrated me on hard more than that. And I played the other games on hard at least once, years and years, many moons ago. It's been so long I don't even remember, but I do remember the hatred I felt.
Your desire?
But anyway, enough of my rambling. Let's see what other treasures are here to behold. Probably useless stuff, but still stuff nonetheless.
This shield. It's Duncan's, isn't it? That's his crest. Thank you. Truly, I had no idea his shield wasn't with him. This is perfect. I don't know how else to express my gratitude. This means a great deal to me. I can't believe you remembered it at all. I'll treasure this. Thank you.
Yeah, well, that's good for you, Alistair, but guess what? I'm the one wielding it. I mean, the stamina regen is kind of a pain in the ass compared to your shield. See, it does plus 25 the stamina, but, you know, I see you bearing a Red Cliff shield much faster. Which is funny, it almost makes me forget. I'm a mage. I should just be wielding a staff and robe, but hey, you know what? I'm an arcane warrior. Hell, I think battle mage is a class you unlock in the Awakening expansion. So, there's that too. And I am giving those to you, Morgan, my dear.
Welcome to the wonders of...
Nothing, though, well... It is kind of funny. I'm gonna borrow, like, I've been carrying around a lot of some of these items for the longest time, for like almost the whole game, when I haven't found anyone to give it to, or I found better stuff. So it's like, why do I still have them? Why do I even bother? Well, I think it's just more like the closest thing I could have to an OCD at the moment, where it's just like I like it neat and organized. If I'm gonna dump them somewhere, I want to dump it with someone I can quote unquote trust. It's a game, you don't trust anyone, but I could have brought it to Soldier's Peak. I could bring it back to my camp. So there's a few things I could do with it, but anyway, it's off to the Alienage. I can only imagine what kind of horrible crap it's going on here. Oh, cool. Horrible rezzing where the bridge isn't even loading. I already trust how horrifying this is going to look.
Do you two see something out of place here? Someone's coming.
It's you. Come in. I didn't thank you before, did I?
I wish I could give you something. Everything I owned was lost to looters after the Purge. Not that I had anything valuable to begin with.
It's a plague, so they say. I've seen a few sick people since I've been back, but I don't know how bad it really is.
There are mages from Tevinter here helping to treat it. But there's something odd going on, though. My cousin Shiani could tell you more. You can't miss her. Just look for the angriest woman in the Alienage.
I guess so. I'd expect Templars here otherwise.
I know you've already done a lot for me, but I have to ask. Could you talk to Shiani? Please. I don't know what's going on here, but I know she's in over her head. Really? I don't know what to say. Thank you. Make her bless you.
Okay, so a plague and healers and shenanigans. I'm going to call shenanigans on all of this.
That is the Tree of People, I believe. The Venedal.
I've got children at home. I can't wait out here for another day.
So go home. The best thing you can do for your children is not trust these charlatans.
Everyone remain calm. We will help as many as we can today, so long as we can do this in an orderly fashion.
Oh, you're helping us, are you, Shem? Like Valendrian and my Uncle Syrian, you helped them, didn't you? Help them never to be seen again.
We've explained this to you before, girl. More whining will not persuade us to let you into the quarantine to carry plague back out to the Alienage.
Quit trying to get us all killed, Shiani. Some of us have still got things to live for.
If this spell of theirs works, why are half the people they quarantine perfectly healthy? What's wrong, Shem? Did you get bored and decide to come watch the elves die of plague? Wait. Sora's told me about you. You're the one who freed him from the dungeons. These foreigners say they're here to help with our outbreak of plague. Funny thing, though. All the people they help disappear.
That's not true, and you know it, Shiani. Both my sisters got the Tevinter spell cast on them, and they're fine.
Where's your niece, then? And my Uncle Syrian? And Valendrian? These foreigners have taken dozens of elves into that house over the last few weeks, and none of them have been seen again. One of them was our Haran, Valendrian. And I don't know what we're going to do if we don't get him back. They won't just let you in. Well, just be careful. Those men are mages.
Lady, do you not see my armor? Do you not see my companions? Do you think I ask to go into places? I demand to go into places.
No, you can't go inside just for a moment. So you might as well walk right back around to the front doors. You shouldn't be out on the streets now anyway. What with the plague? Look, this is how things are. I didn't make the Blight or the Plague or anything. I'm just trying to make a living. Not enough to put up with all these questions. What do you want? 6. Sure. I never saw you, and you never saw me.
That was surprisingly easy. Alright, in we go. And enemies! Enemies on the left! Enemies on the right! I still hate that little handicap that I have to sheath my weapons just to use magic. It's like, come on. I clearly can do some spells with my weapons in my hand, so why not? It's just a pain in the ass, really.
It will be done.
Help us, please! We're not sick! Let us out of here! Thank you, friend. They took him away already, through the back alley. We don't know where exactly. You don't have to say that twice.
Aha! They're slavers! Oh shit, how the hell was this allowed? Oh, let's find out.
It will be done.
Enemies ahead! What in the Maker's name is this? Stop him!
Very well.
Just kill everyone around here. Oh, and also, by the way, in case you guys were wondering or not, I actually did a time skip. I didn't just... The reason for, if you were questioning that earlier, skip between going to that shop and going to the Alienage when it was literally just all hop and a skip through the market is because I paused off camera and then I focused on trying to get all my potion stuff. So I should not have to worry about any form of potions or drugs at all for a long, long time. I have a lot. I have enough, actually. I hopefully enough, but I can always make more. I'm going to definitely make a lot more for the coming battle. I will spend my entire fortune on that.
Who's there? Stay away! I can't say nothing. Please, just go. I don't want trouble. All right. I saw them take everyone. Took them right out of their beds. Dragged them down the hallways. Maker, the little one's crying. I saw him. They marched him through the hall with a bunch of others, all tied together like pack mules. Every few days, they come back. It's like a parade, a silent one. Men and women and children. You have to go. They'll be back soon. They'll find out I talked and they'll take me too. Please, just go.
Okay, so there's some crazy shit going down in here. Ugh, slavers, really. Okay, well, let's see how far this rabbit hole goes. Probably horrifying.
Of course.
Deep.
What's this? Another shipment already? We weren't... Wait, you're no Tevinter. Who are you supposed to be?
Quick, get them, hurry! More foes are...
Okay, well, that escalated very quickly. But, oh well, if I have to fight my way through all these slaves... Then again, I'm not... I care. Like, in real life, yeah, the slavery thing is wrong, etc. But I feel like in-game, it's just like, you know what, let's speed this along. Let's try a little coercion. I mean, what's the point of having max coercion if you can't use it, right? So if there's a way to, like, talk my way to the leader, or hell, even feign allegiances, that would be interesting. And if that route possibly exists, that would be amazing, and it also saves a lot of time, because I feel like fighting through all those slavers would be a colossal pain in the ass. So, Who really knows for certain? And I gotta say...
Ask away.
I gotta say, it would be kind of interesting to actually be able to do that. You don't get a lot of opportunities like that in these games.
What is the meaning of this? We were told that there would be no interference from the authorities. You will regret this, you know. Believe it or not, we've been given dispensation to do our business here. You Fereldans talk a great deal about how very wrong slavery is. But isn't it funny how quickly the smell of gold overcomes such ideals? Indeed. I'm intrigued enough to wonder what brought you here, if not to exact righteous retribution. You wish to parley, do you? Very well. I will leave it for Caladrius to decide your fate. Come with me, and be respectful if you know what's good for you.
I hope there's a good explanation for this, Devera.
There is, Enchanter. This intruder fought his way through the courtyard, but claims that he is not here to exact revenge.
And thus you thought it best to bring the Grey Warden directly to me.
Grey Warden? But...
We are in the company of the royal bastard who would be king as well. Have you no sense, my dear?
Listen to that. A slaver calling me a bastard. I hope you know what you're doing.
Well, what is done. Well met, Grey Warden. I'm Caladrius, and I have heard a great deal about you and your friends. One can hardly get a word out of the Regent besides Warden these days. It's surpassed even gold in popularity. Yes, you would be curious about that, wouldn't you? I've heard that you're trying to erode Logain's support. It must be a difficult task, yes, like washing away a mountain. Perhaps you could use some help. More of an arrangement, truth be told. One that disappears the moment angry armed intruders storm my abode. Truth be told, there was always a limit to how long we were going to be able to operate here. We've paid for many of Logain's troops, but once the Landsmeet is done, we become inconvenient. So, here is my offer. 100 sovereigns from you for a letter with the seal of the Terran of Gwaren upon it, implicating him in all of this. Then, we leave a few days earlier than planned with our profits and remaining slaves unharmed.
'Tis a reasonable enough starting offer.
I feel dirty. We're not considering this, are we?
So, do we have a deal? Even you must admit it's much better than resorting to barbarism, yes? Interesting. Oh, a comedian. Let's settle this the hard way, then.
I didn't actually think that would work! I did not actually think that would work! I mean, clearly I'm not gonna help them. I need the elves. Or at the very least, I need to be on good terms with them because I feel like if I have the alienage, it kind of helps a little. Plus, I'm not gonna help Tevinter slavers! I still can't believe I convinced her to take me to their leader. How fucking stupid is she? I have covered in the blood of her fellow employees. Oh yes, I want to help you, or I want to, and Alistair's dead. Oh god, I gotta stop being distracted. Alistair died. I thought I set him to drink more potions, or no, he was probably getting up. I see a lot of people over there. Yep, he probably just got gang raped by some swords. It happens. Happens to all of us.
You have forced my hand.
Of course. As you say, of course.
Let us end this quickly.
It will be done. As you say, of course.
There we go. There we go. Just keep dying for me. Keep dying.
Nothing like a brush with death to make you not like death
Seems
much.
your reputation is an accurate one. I surrender. Wait! Hear me out, kind sir. Were I to use the life force of the remaining slaves here, I could augment your physical health a great deal. Allow me to leave this place alive, and I would be more than happy to do this little service for you.
An interesting offer, if a tad messy.
So, is my offer of interest to you, yes? Then, I don't suppose you would consider just letting me go? Ah. Well, that is a shame, isn't it?
Did you seriously think that would work? What an idiot!
You don't look like a Tevinter. Not that it means much. Are you one of them? What happens to us now? Shiani? Did she send you here? Praise the Maker! We will not trespass long on your good graces. Come, everyone, let's go home.
Well, let's just follow through with the murder hobo option and just loot everything. Because I'm curious, actually, what they might have on their person. Oh, the letters. But, yeah, doesn't matter. Their stuff is junk. Probably should see how that elder's doing. Yeah, see, that's the Templar, but I don't want to do his quest. Because, you know, I only did a few side quests, like, in the beginning of the game, to kind of as filler, but didn't really do it because I, you know, wanted to show you they existed. Didn't mean I actually was going to go out of my way to do them. But, yeah, let's,
Ah, it's you. Welcome. Please, come in. Tell me, how is Duncan? He's been a friend of mine for many years, yes. From the look on your face, I take it the news is bad. I am sorry to hear that. I knew that the Wardens suffered great losses at Ostagar, but a few escaped. I had hoped Duncan might be one of them. We've been through outbreaks of pestilence during the war with Orlais. We'll endure. I doubt very much now that the Tevinter intervention would have helped us anyway. He came here, now and then, to look for potential recruits. Perhaps that seems strange to you, but Duncan was a man who knew that talent could emerge in the most unlikely places. Please, take this. Duncan gave it to me years ago. I suspect you'll put it to better use than I would.
so sad how he knew Duncan. Ah. Yeah, kind of brings back to the city elf starting. But let's head back to Eamon. He would want to hear about this. I mean, the fact that Loghain is working with slavers. Ooh. that's not going to be a pretty thing for him to hear. And then we can actually wrap up this video, and the lands meet will be in the next video. That's going to be awesome.
Ah, there you are. I was about to send out a search party. I've been hearing of a great commotion in the Alienage. What exactly happened there? Make her forgive me. I should be appalled that such a thing could exist here. But I'm overjoyed you can implicate Loghain. We must end the civil war quickly. What the Blight does not corrupt in this land, politics surely will. The last of our allies have arrived in the city. We cannot delay any longer. I will call for the landsmeet to convene. Bring Alistair and join me at the palace as soon as you are ready, Warden.
Alright, so we got the landsmeet in the next video. So thank you so much for watching. Share, subscribe, let me know what you think. Leave comments below. And I will be back with you next time. Thank you and goodbye.